2-0 early going here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Less than a minute gone by in this opening quarter as the first free throw for Simmons drops through. This DSU squad that even with as many players returning as they have, still a pretty young team. Second free throw drops through, and DSU will sub quickly here as Hampton Hines, a 5'7" sophomore from Huron, checks into the ball game for Dakota State, replacing Bria Wasmond. Full court pressure again, pushing it across the timeline, or near to it is Ramirez. Now she reverses, passes back over to the left side and into the hands of Dial. She'll bring it up. Flip pass over to the left side. That three-point shot got blocked. Dial tips the rebound, got it free, and into the hands of Thurber, and Thurber is able to put it in for two. First two of the ball game for Providence. Here's Teal now driving to the block. Goes it to the right hand, kicks into the corner. Three ball on the way, and it's good. That's Caitlin Dyer with her first three of the ball game. Comes on her first shot attempt. And a 7-2 lead here for DSU. Press broken quickly this time by Dial as she pushes it into the front court. Looking to drive baseline, runs into traffic, throws it away as it's into the hands of Hines. She'll push it quickly up ahead for Dyer. She goes back out to Hines near the top of the key. Hines takes a moment to set, flips it for Watkins on the drive. Coming in for the left hand, another scoop shot. Left that one just a little bit short. And the rebound hauled in by Dial now. Surveys traffic as she crosses the Trojan logo at center court and slows up now to set the offense. Trojans matching up. Man-to-man here. All down into the post. This is Rieger, has the only point. Skip pass over to Dial. Dial on the attack. Left it short off the window. Good contest that time by the Trojans. Hansen not fouling. Rebounded Teal. Teal hands it away. Now outside, Simmons wants a look at a three. She got it. Kenzie Simmons with the three. Second from downtown for the Trojans here, and they've opened up an 8-point lead in the early going, 10-2. With 7:30 yet to play in the game's opening quarter. Pass nearly tipped away. Cartwright got it into the front court. Now driving inside. Shot up from the block. Too strong by Thurber. Loose ball on the floor. We're going to get a jump here. And this one is going to stay with Providence. DSU, Wasman checks back in. Ella Karstensen coming into for the first time today. The 6-foot sophomore from Hudson, Wisconsin, checking in for Dakota State. They lead it 10-2 here in the opening quarter. Providence will inbound to the baseline. Maddie Rybold just checked in. Bounces it into Thurber. Thurber spins back out top of the key. Fleming wants a three just off the bench. Not cold at all. Kate Fleming, the grad student from Post Falls, Idaho, buries the triple. And the lead down to 5 now for Dakota State. 10-5 here in this game's opening quarter. Tabor Teal on the crossover. Sees the lane part. Drives inside. Got fouled. Ainsley Thurber will pick up the foul that time, and Tabor Teal will step to the line and shoot a pair for Dakota State. Teal saw just a crack of daylight that time and exploded to the rack. First free throw on its way, and it's good. Teal on the board for the first time tonight. One more shot on the way, and that one rims out no good. Rebounded by the Argos. DSU drops back to set up the defense here, leading by 6 now. Ball in the hands of Ribel. Hit the three a moment ago. 4 out beyond the arc now, and trying to post up is Thurber. Down low. She's got Wassman there. DSU with a late switch, but it was too late. They got it to Thurber inside before Carstensen could switch back over. And she got a free look at the basket that time and put it in for 2. She's got 4. Deep straightaway. 3 ball is good. Tabor Teal knocks it down from a foot beyond the arc. 7-point lead for Dakota State. Providence now figuring the press down a little bit. Flip it over left side. Cartwright thought about a 3. Instead hands it off to Rieger. Steps into a 15-foot jump shot and knocks it down. Back-to-back buckets here by Providence. Oh, wide open player down low, but then at the last second, Fleming dives in and takes away a pass intended for Carstensen underneath the bucket. Turnover on Dakota State, their first of the game. To the block to Rieger it goes now. Rieger surveys from the right elbow, pops the jumper, won't go down. Rebound tipped, but pulled in by the Trojans. And Teal nearly lost the handle, came to the free throw line, looking for help. Too tall on the pass, looking for Carstensen. Throws it away near the baseline. And it'll be another turnover on Dakota State. Angelina Chappell checking into the ball game for the first time tonight. 5:51 to go in game's opening quarter. 14-9 is the Trojan lead. Ball easily up into the front court. Thurber flips it over right side for Reibel. Reibel had Rieger posted up down low. Thurber now sets a high screen. Pass back over right side, now to the elbow, Rieger. She'll take that elbow jump shot, try to bank it in, no good. Rebound tapped free. Chappell comes up with it. Outlets ahead to Wasman. Bria, left side for Carstensen. Carstensen drives through the paint, lost a handle on the basketball. That's a third turnover and as many trips down the floor now for Dakota State. Reibel comes back the other way with it, picked up by Wasman, 5 feet beyond the arc. Still with the dribble, now she picks it up. Fires her pass over to Fleming off the left wing. DSU really forcing them beyond the arc here. Cut comes through for Thurber. She's got the ball. Rejected by Chappell. And the loose ball picked up by Hines for Dakota State. Outlets ahead to Wasman. Running with Chappell. Doesn't have numbers. Slows it down. Back behind her to Hines now at the top of the key. Drives her way to the line. Now resets. Out to Wasman. She'll launch on a three ball. No good. Long rebound. Tapped free by Carstensen. Picked up by Hines. Now to Wasman on the attack. Goes around a Chappell screen. Tried to spin into a right-hand shot, but was giving up a lot of size to the 6-foot Rieger, and then she tried to pass away to Gunderson, and the pass went out of bounds. And another turnover on Dakota State, and a timeout on the floor. 4:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. It's DSU 14, Providence 9, and we're back after this 1-minute timeout on Jammin' Country.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. South Dakota strong since 1957.
Back here in Madison at the Dakota State University Fieldhouse from the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 14-9, Dakota State with the lead. Providence with the basketball as we come back out of the timeout. Nearly a turnover as that ball passed across the line, and then it is poked away by Wasman. Picked up by the junior now. Wasman driving to the left elbow. Looking for a baseline cut, but the passing lane wasn't there. Finds Chappell instead. Back of the handoff to Bria now. Bria spins her way into the paint. Loose ball. Picked it back up. Looking for help. Passes out beyond the arc to Carstensen. Carstensen now inside with 8 to shoot. She lost a handle on the basketball. They're not giving up a lot of pass or driving lanes here. Long pass ahead. Ripped away by Carstensen. So DSU turns it over and then takes it right back. Early lanes were there for DSU to get to the bucket, but boy, Providence has really made an adjustment defensively and not letting DSU get into the paint. DSU guards coming around those screens are getting to the free throw line and they're running into a wall. Haven't been able to find the open shooters out of that. Teal subs back in here, as does Kenzie Simmons now for Dakota State. Inbounds pass into the hands of Watkins, who also checked back in. Watkins passes to Teal at the top of the key. Teal over to Watkins again. Sets a screen for her now as Sierra on the drive. Spins her way to the left hand and got fouled. And Ramirez will pick up that one. That'll be her second personal. Just a good one-on-one matchup. About 5 feet from the basket that time. You know that Watkins wants to go to the left hand. At least we do here. I don't know that Providence does. She's gone to that left-handed shot 3 different times. Fake to the right, got the defender in the air, and came back to the left side, got the foul, but then can't convert on the front end of the free throw as that one rattles out no good. 2 points in the ball game for Sierra Watkins, looking for number 3, a high arcing free throw. That one won't drop down, but the rebound hauled in by Hines for DSU. Tabor now left side for Simmons around the Tabor screen. Leaves it for Watkins again. Teal trying to post up down low. They double. They kick it right side. 3 ball from Simmons. Right corner, got it! Kenzie Simmons with the three. Good recognition, Watkins at the top of the key. As soon as Teal got a little post-up action down low, they came with a double team before the pass, and she found the open Simmons. Trojans wanted to travel as Root caught that ball on the block right side here for Providence. Drive through the paint by Ribel. Kick outside. Attack no good by Root. Rebounded by Dakota State. Simmons lobs it ahead into the hands of Hines. Hines finds Teal at the top of the key. She'll drive inside. Pump fakes with the right hand. Goes up off the window too strong. Rolls off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Root. And now brought ahead into the hands of Fleming. Back between the circles for Ribel. Thurber now trying to back down the smaller guard to Caleb Dwyer. And then a three ball to top of the key put up by Cartwright. She buries it. Dyer runs into her. And it's going to be a chance for a 4-point play. As Dyer picks up the foul, she'll check out. Wasman coming back in. They were picking on the smaller Dyer that time. Trying to back her down, and then when she tried to close out on Cartwright, got into her landing spot, fouled her, and Cartwright, though, can't cash in on the free throw. Still, it's now a 17-12 DSU lead as the Trojans come back the other way. Watkins from the top of the key wanted to attack, but lost the handle, now resets. 19 on the shot clock. Away for Hines. Hines wanted to battle her way in. Leaves it out for Simmons. She'll fire away on another three and knock it down. Simmons has 11 here in the opening quarter. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point lead again for Dakota State. 20-12. Fleming, long pass ahead. Finds an open player driving inside for a runner. That's Rieger, and it's good. Long pass ahead to Watkins now. Boy, Providence got back quickly on defense. Here's Teal, top of the key. Pump fakes, got a defender in the air. Kicks into the corner. Hines wants a corner three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Watkins. Back out to Simmons, who's had the hot hand. She drives with the right side. Throws it up and no good. And rebounded by Cartwright for the Argos. Under 2 to play here in this opening quarter. 20-14 is the DSU lead. Baseline cutter, that's Fleming, drives into the corner, left-handed three from the right side is no good. Fight for the rebound, Teal trying to win it, and I believe she got the rebound and maybe got fouled. Yeah, foul's gonna be on McKenna Rieger. And that's gonna walk us down to the other side, and Tabor Teal will shoot 2 free throws. Teal 1 of 2 from the line today. She's got 4 points and 4 boards. Free throw drops through. 7-point lead again for Dakota State now. 91 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. 2 Trojans will sub in if she makes the shot, and she does. As Karstensen and Chappell come back in for Dakota State. Checking in for the first time for Providence, Sophia Makafisi, 6-foot senior center. Pass goes to the middle of the floor now as they beat the press to Cartwright. Makafisi on the drive. Out to the top of the key. 3 ball is up off the heel of the iron by Cartwright. No good. And the long rebound run down by Hines for Dakota State. Tosses it ahead to Wasman on the attack now. Slows up. Hands it away. The drive by Karstensen. Karstensen stops. Shot from 10 feet, no good. Got her own rebound and got fouled. Okafisi commits the foul. And 2 free throws coming up for Karstensen here from the free throw line. 1:05 to play in the opening quarter. First free throw is on its way and good. And the first point of the ball game for Ella Karstensen. A lot of free throws here in the early going. A lot of attempts for Dakota State. Second free throw will drop through as well. As Dyer back in now for Dakota State, replacing Hines. DSU trying to set up the pressure again, but Providence handling it really well. Driving towards the double team is Ribel. Then she reverses it. They're going to get an open post up down low. Battling against Chappell is Mokafisi, and that's great work by Chappell down low in a one-on-one that time. And gets the stop. Here's Watkins now attacking left hand. Scoop shot off the window, rolls home. 2 more for Sierra Watkins. And the lead is up to 12 now. DSU on the trap, and we're going to get a foul. A little late to set that trap at the free throw, or the half-court line, rather, was Ella Karstensen. And she will pick up the loose ball foul. Her first, team's third here. 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fresh shot clock has 6 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. As Rybel comes out, has it. Over to Root now on the drive. Root gets into the block, stops there, passes. Double team came and led to a wide open look from Okafisi down low, and she's able to score it. Cuts it to a 10-point lead. DSU can hold now for the final shot of the first quarter, leading by 26-16. Rybel matching up with Dyer now. Here's Watkins around a Chapel screen. Back over to Chapel. Chapel, left side. Drive around Karstensen. Great screen. Went to the rack. Got fouled. Couldn't get the bucket to go down with 0.6 seconds to go in the quarter. Great screen by Angelina Chapel that time. Freed up Karstensen. Maybe saw that the clock was winding down and rushed that shot just a bit. But she got the whistle and a chance to get her points here from the line. The first free throw, though, is off the right side of the iron. No good. Said DSU shot a lot of free throws. They haven't made them at a super high clip, though. Second one on the way. This one will rattle through. And 0.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Providence will look to inbound it. They'll just throw it in, and that will do it for quarter number one. Good start for Dakota State, 27-16. The DSU women had the lead. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back after this on Jammin' Country 103.
A gift to yourself for your home or office. Stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing. Pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Whether you're cheering for the Trojans or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling, our equipment designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields makes caring for your home field easier. Lake County International in Madison, your Case IH dealer, can show you how their equipment makes this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers at Lake County International in Madison.
Welcome back to the Dakota State University Fieldhouse. I'm Matt Gross. Good start for DSU. Opening quarter 27-16. The DSU women have the lead here. Game number one of this Frontier Conference men's and women's doubleheader. DSU put a lot of foul pressure on the Argos there in that first quarter, but Argos, much like DSU, look to be a deep team that wants to go to that bench quite a bit. Argos used, I think, everyone but 2 players on their roster in that opening quarter. Dakota State basketball here as we start the second. As Chapel takes the ball between the circles from Wasman. Lost it for a moment, looking for some help. Hands off to Wasman now. She drives free throw line, leaves it off behind her for Dyer. Caitlin trying to back her way in. Kicks it outside for Simmons. Simmons stops inside, finds Chapel from the block. Back outside for Simmons. Pump fakes on a 3. Drive to the elbow. Out for Chapel. She'll fake on a 3 now with 5 to shoot. Wasman's got to hurry. Tried to attack. Lost the handle on it. Picked away by Rieger for Providence. Coming the other way now is Ramirez with it around a screen. She stops at the elbow. Passes outside for Cartwright. Cartwright. Right wing now almost too tall for Thurber. Pardon me, that was Dial. Then pass away to Rieger. She can't find the range from 15 feet. Rebounded by Wasman for Dakota State. Drives around a screen. Hands it off to Watkins. Sees her lane. Drives inside. Left-handed scoop shot off glass. Good for 2. 2 more for Sierra. She's got 6 in the ball game. Ramirez tried to drive by her that time. Had a step. And a great job by Watkins to close out. Make her give the ball up. A wild shot. Up no good. Off the drive by Dial. Goes up over the backboard off the shot clock and out of bounds. Tabor Teal checks back in here for Dakota State. Had 6 in that opening quarter. As Wasman comes into the front court now for Dakota State. Resets the offense here following that missed shot. Watkins been one of the few players been able to drive successfully for Dakota State against this defense. Hands it away to Simmons. Simmons on the attack. Turns into a right-handed hook shot. Gets the roll. Kenzie Simmons with another 2. 13 points in the opening half for Kenzie Simmons. And then a loose ball. No, pardon me. Ball out of bounds. Dribbled off the sideline there by Cartwright for Providence. A turnover forced by Dakota State. Hines coming back into the ball game now for the DSU Trojans. Dyer will run the point. DSU up 31-16. Here's Teal on the handoff to Watkins. Back over to Dyer now. Dyer spins her way into the paint. Still backing down. Now she dribbles out beyond the arc. Leaves it to Watkins now with 5 seconds. Watkins spins it to the left-handed hook shot. No good. Rebounded by Ramirez for the Argos. Surveys the court as she comes up. Passes left. This is Thurber with it. Trying to battle her way on Dyer into the post. Teal will switch off on her. Now into the hands of Ramirez on a baseline drive. Outside for a Thurber 3. That's good. Thurber with the triple. 31-19. Watkins into the corner. Open 3 ball. They're going to let Hines take it. Oh, a rare air ball there for Hines. Pretty good 3-point shooter overall, but maybe a little too open that time. Rebounded by Ramirez. Around a screen. DSU into the 2-3 zone. They go down to a right corner jump shot from a Dial. No good. Teal, high dribble, did not carry with it. Gets it over into the hands of Dyer now. Dyer to the free throw line. Backs out, resets for Simmons. She'll launch at another 3. Keep it going, Kenzie Simmons buries another one. 16 points for Simmons here in the first half. And still 6:55 to go in the first half. And then a reach-in foul by Hines, trying to poke it away from Cartwright. DSU is 6 of 9 from downtown, and Kenzie Simmons is 4 of 4. She's 5 of 6 overall, also has a couple of rebounds, 16 points. As DSU looks for a half-court trap, but passing right over the top of it was Providence there. They get it to Thurber, then back to Ramirez. Free throw line, Rieger now, guarded by Teal. Out for her Ramirez, drives just inside the arc, jump shot no good, rebounded by Teal. She will slow up as Providence gets back quickly on D. Into the ball game, Gunderson now for Dakota State. Out to Teal, straight away, deep 3 is good. From way downtown, Tabor Teal buries another one. She's got 9, and the Trojans up 37-19. DSU didn't shoot it well through the first 4 games of the season despite the 3-1 start. Oh, hard back in offensive foul. Yeah, Ainsley Thurber that time lowered the shoulder and drove in hard and gets called for the offensive foul. That'll be her first personal. And the first on Providence here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 6:11 to play here in the second. 37-19, Dakota State University on top. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on Jammin' Country, FM 103.
Big picture.
To retire at 55.
To fund their future.
To land a job with the 401k.
To keep on rocking.
If it's in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you achieve it with personalized financial planning and trusted advice.
To leave a legacy.
To relax.
Find out how First Bank and Trust makes planning for your future easier at bankeasy.com.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1798 and kick pests off your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
6:11 to play in the first half. It's a 67-19 lead for the Dakota State University women on top of the Providence Argos here. We come back out of the timeout. Bria Wasman on the attack. Got the shot rejected by Rieger, but then the rebound picked up by Gunderson for DSU. And a technical foul called on Bill Himmelberg, the veteran coach for Providence. Said something to the official when the action was right by him that time, and a technical foul is called. And the official definitely did not waste any time. Whatever Coach Himmelberg said caused the tee right away. DSU has Gunderson at the line to shoot the technical free throws. First one is up, missed it off the front of the iron, no good. And one more coming up here. Or pardon me, this is Hines shooting the free throws. Missed the first, made the second. Makes it a 38-19 lead now for Dakota State. They have doubled up the Argos here. Midway through the second quarter, Teal hands it off to Karstensen. Karstensen from the right elbow feeds Gunderson. Gunderson trying to attack one-on-one with Rieger, but nothing there. Give it to Karstensen now. She comes through the paint. Karstensen almost got tied up. Passes out of it for Hines. Hines comes back out between the circles, leaves it for Wasman. Wasman tries to get in the paint, spins her way back, was looking for the jump shot. Now with the left hand on angle, she throws it up on Cartwright and gets it to go. First two of the game for Wasman, and it came the hard way inside. And beating the press is Ramirez up the floor. Boy, she's got speed. Or goes into the post for Thurber, trying to back her way on Teal, the two-time defensive player of the week for the conference. Says no, sir. And gets the rebound, and then the foul called on Thurber. That'll be her second here in the second quarter, as DSU will bring Watkins and Dyer back into the ball game here. Leading 40-19 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Bria Wasmond will run the point. Wasman, great screen, just drives right side, wide open lane. Tabor took out two with that screen. And it sent McKenna Rieger to the deck. Pass ahead. They beat the press into Reibel now. Reibel gives it away. Ramirez on the attack. Reach-in foul is going to be called on Karstensen for Dakota State. That'll be their second foul here of the second quarter, and the second foul on Ella Karstensen as well as she goes to the bench. Simmons came in to replace her. Baseline inbound coming for Providence now. Gets it into the hands of Fleming, trapped near the sideline, but she got it away. Here's Root on the attack. Rejected by Teal, picked up by Watkins. Watkins didn't have numbers, slows it up. Wasman, has Teal. Didn't see her. Teal was set up for another straightaway three. That's her spot. Wasman picks up her dribble, now looking for help, and bounces it to Teal. Teal resets the offense. Here's Wasman. Hand off to Teal. Back to Wasman. Bria wants a three ball from the left angle, and it's good. Bria Wasman with 7 points now. And it's 45-19. Terrible second quarter here for Providence. They just haven't been able to get it going, and DSU has remained red hot. Fleming has her pocket picked by Watkins. Watkins hands away for Teal. Teal lost the ball, stripped away from behind by Reibel. It's going to go out of bounds. Who touched it last? It was off of Maddie Reibel, redshirt freshman. And it'll be Chappell coming back in here for Dakota State as Teal gets a breather. 3:49 to play in the second quarter. Pastrano's All-American Automall halftime show coming up in just a few minutes. Bria Wasman has had the hot hand in the last couple of trips down the floor. He gives it back to Chappell, back to Wasman now. Wasman sees a double team. Spinning her way into a pass to Chappell. Back over to Wasman. Tries another three. This one won't go down. Rebound. Simmons inside. Puts it up with the right hand. Was hoping for the foul. Didn't get the whistle. And the pass ahead. Ramirez now. Dyer stays in front of her. Slows it up. Pass away to Reibel. Reibel attacks on the right side. Spins back out from beyond the arc to Root. Now a straightaway three ball. No good. Rebounded by Simmons, who goes behind the back to bring it into the front court, but it's a 1-on-4. She'll slow it down. Chapel wide open, straightaway, three ball, got it! Angelina Chapel from downtown. Her first three of the game, 48-19. Right side now between the circles for Ribel again. Ribel, free throw line for Rieger. Left side, Ramirez around a screen. Watkins stays with it. Ramirez drives, got Watkins in the air, but couldn't get the shot up to get a foul call. Now she directs traffic away from the ball. Tells him pass left. We got an open Root. She'll take the three and knock it down. Root with the triple, her first points of the game. 48-22, Trojans, 2:25 to go here in the second quarter. Oh, great pass underneath. Simmons, just rushed that shot. Good defense coming help side from Fleming that time, forced that miss. It was a great give and go. Simmons and Chapel that time. Pass left side, Ribel. Off to the wing. Rieger holding with it. Now to Root. Root to Ramirez. Ramirez can't get around Wasman. Has to pass it away with 8 to shoot. Drive through the paint and a pass out of bounds by Fleming. And a turnover on Providence. Heyman Hines checks back into the ball game here for Dakota State. DSU has outscored Providence 21-6 in this second quarter. Dyer over to Watkins. Watkins wants to go to the left side, nothing there. Passes outside, Dyer, catch and shoot, three ball off the heel of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually controlled by Ribel for Providence. Long pass ahead, Ramirez. Dyer made her turn it back. Now for Dial, back to Ramirez. Driving baseline, reverse layup is up and in for Eliana Ramirez. Her first points of the ball game. Pass right side, wide open three is good. That's Hines with the three. Hines has 4. That's her first shot from the field to go down with 1:13 to play here in the first half. Ramirez guarded by Dyer. Sticking all over her, trying to reach in and force a turnover here. Ramirez finally hands away to Dial. Dial trying to drive on Watkins. Just got enough of a corner and then got her right hand underneath the arm of Watkins to throw up the shot and draw up the contact. And that'll be 2 shots now from the line for Brooke Dial, the junior guard from Dallas, Texas here for Providence. Landry Simon, a freshman, checking into the game for the first time now for Providence. With under a minute to go here first half, Dial's free throw is good. I believe Isabella Treemstra is the only player that hasn't seen the court here in the first half for the Argos. Second free throw will rattle home for Dyer now, and it's 51-26 Dakota State. Watkins surveys, passes for Hines. Hines pump faked in a 3 and then dribbles through the paint. Looking for help, finds Chapel in the corner now. Chapel drives her way to the block on the right side. Fakes left, goes right, too strong. Rebound, Watkins underneath. She'll dribble out and reset. Ball did not hit the rim. Shot clock's down to, no, now they did reset it. Drive, foul, no good. But a whistle will send Caitlin Dyer to the line. That shot clock did not initially reset. Then the official pointed over and said, nope, that one did clip the rim on the way down. It was a great move inside by Chapel, just a little too strong off the glass, but the Watkins rebound gives Dyer a chance to get a point from the free throw line, and she knocks down the first. Caitlin Dyer now with 4 in the ball game. Second free throw on its way, and that one is good. Makes it 53-26. Dakota State. 31 seconds to go, about a second and a half difference here between the game clock and the shot clock as we wind down this first half. Pass underneath, nearly thrown away, but picked up by Providence. Out for Cartwright now. They go inside for Dial, backing away on Chapel. Puts up the shot, rejected out of bounds. Last touch by Dakota State. Actually think that was Simmons coming in on the help D that blocked it out of bounds. Ribel will inbound from the baseline. Gets it in for Simon, and then Simon got fouled right away. DSU did have one to give. Dyer commits the foul, picks up her second. Now the shot clock is off, 14 seconds to go. here in the first half. Inbound for Dial. Dial underneath. Rejected by Chapel. Picked up by Dakota State. Pass ahead Dyer. It's a 2-on-2. Leaves it for Simmons. Simmons goes up with the right hand off the heel of the iron. Too strong. Rebounded by Providence. Can they get a shot off? Nope, they're going to dribble this one out. And the first half comes to an end. But Dakota State off to a great start. The Trojans at halftime lead Providence 53-26 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. They outscore the Argos 26-10 in the second quarter. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. It's your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Stats and more coming up in 3 minutes right here on Jammin' Country and AmazingMadison.com.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostralo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostralo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
The season is changing. Your vehicle needs a change too. At Automedics Car Care in Madison, they'll get you prepared for the season ahead. From oil changes to battery checks, brakes, tires, and heating systems, the certified technicians will make sure your vehicle is at its best when the temps start to drop. Trust Automedics Car Care in Madison for hometown service you can count on all year long. Call or stop by today. Automedics Car Care in Madison.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Hey Trojans fans, just like our athletes, Persona Triangle knows what it takes to be part of a winning team. We're proud to support Trojan sports and we'd like you to join our team. We're hiring for production positions right here in Madison with flexible schedules, competitive pay, and a company that values its people. If you're ready to build your future with us, apply today at personatriangle.com/careers. Because just like the Trojans at Persona Triangle, tradition and teamwork lead to excellence.
Welcome back to the DSU Fieldhouse and your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. It's brought to you by Prostrolo's Auto Mall in Madison. Oh, that weather is going to start getting colder here after this weekend. Winter is just around the corner, and if you're looking for a new vehicle before the snow starts to fly, stop in and see Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall in Madison today. New or used vehicles, what you're looking for, you'll find at Prostrolo's in Madison. Dakota State University leading 53-26 here at halftime. They opened up this game on a 27-6 first quarter run, and then at one point had held Providence to just 3 points in the second quarter. That was with about 90 seconds to play. Providence, though, goes on a nice little run there to, close the gap a little bit, but boy, the damage had been done. 53-26 DSU with the advantage here at halftime. Dakota State just lights out from deep. Shooting from long range had been a bit of a problem for DSU, even in the wins when they went down to Kansas. Didn't shoot it particularly well. Struggled with the shots, especially early against Dort, but boy, they got the offense flying high in the conference opener against Bellevue over the weekend, and they have come out shooting lights out here tonight, as long as it wasn't from the free throw line. 10 of 15 from three-point range for Dakota State. They got to the line 16 times, missed 5 of those, so 68% shooting from the free throw line. Not often you'll see a team shoot 68% from the line and then 66% from deep. They're shooting almost the same from three-point range as they are on the free throw line, but I guess you'll take it when you're out to a 53-26 lead at halftime. Dakota State forced 7 turnovers by Providence, scored 4 points off them in that first half, and boy, they dominated the glass. 25-13, the rebounding advantage. DSU with 7 offensive rebounds in the first half as well. Leading scorer in the ball game is Mackenzie Simmons. She was lights out. 4 of 4 from downtown, 5 of 9 from the field overall. 16 points, 4 boards, and an assist for Mackenzie Simons in that first half. Tabor Teal, 9 points, very efficient shooting. 9 points on 2 of 3, 2 of 2 from downtown. Hit 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 2 assists in the first half for Teal. Bria Wasman had 7, 6 for Sierra Watkins, all coming from point-blank range by the driving guard. Caitlin Dyer hit a 3. She had 5 points in the first half. Hines with a 3 as well. Hampton had 3. Angelina Chappell with a three-pointer for her 3 points as well for Dakota State. Ainsley Thurber, 7 points, leads the way for the Providence Argos. 3 of 6 shooting in that first half. McKenna Rieger had 4 points. Cameron Cartwright, as well as Fleming and Root with 3. Ramirez, Dial, Mokafisi had 2 for Providence in the first half. Providence 4 of 8 from downtown, just not nearly the volume that DSU was able to get up. They also only got to the line 5 times. Just 10 of 29 from the field overall was Providence in that first half, as DSU is out to the 53-26 lead. It is game number 1 of a Frontier Conference doubleheader. The Dakota State University men will take on a struggling Argos team coming up next. DSU men off their first loss of the season. They started Frontier Conference play with a loss to Bellevue on Saturday after that 4-0 start. So technically 2 losses, one of them an exhibition play for the DSU men that came against the SDSU Jackrabbits. And well, I got to tell you, that's a game that you almost want that to count. I know it's a loss, but yeah, I'll put a 6-point loss against the D1 Jacks up on my resume anytime. DSU, a 4-0 start, was the first time in years they had gotten out to a look like that. Now they'll take on an 0-7 Providence team here in the second game of the doubleheader today. Then both teams are back in action tomorrow. The MSU Northern Lights, they're in Bellevue tonight. And then they'll switch spots with Providence tomorrow. That doubleheader women's game starts at 5 with the men's game to follow, same time as we're doing it today. And the game will also be heard on Jammin' Country 103. And if you're listening live on the video stream as well on the YouTube page, you can watch it there tomorrow as well for that men's and women's doubleheader. 53-26, the Dakota State University women with the lead. We're going to take one more 3-minute timeout here on your halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half of action. Also want to talk a little bit of Dakota State University football, because some news today regarding some honors given out to the football team. We'll talk that and more in 3 minutes here on Jammin' Country 103.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature stack burgers, chicken strips, $7 meal deal, or grab your favorite blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you're missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck, Trojans.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service. Proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. South Dakota strong since 1957.
We're back with you here on Jammin' Country FM 103 from the Dakota State University Fieldhouse. Good to have you along with us. I'm Matt Gross. We're at halftime here. 2.5 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. It's a 53-26 lead for the number 5 ranked Dakota State University Trojan women's basketball team at home against the Providence team that received votes in the latest national poll. But, boy, they're struggling to slow down this Trojans offense. Dakota State University football team played their last game of the season, as it turned out, last Saturday at Brian Kern Family Stadium. Trojans football team finished up their season 8-2. Phenomenal season, best in a decade. Ranked number 24 in the final NAIA football poll, but unfortunately left out of the NAIA playoffs as they were trying to get in there for the first time in program history. And unfortunately, that did not happen this year. But some good news today for the DSU football team is the announcement of the Frontier Conference All-Conference team. And a number of DSU players named All-Conference, including Preston Iverson, running back, Tyler Jetlin, the offensive lineman, also Uziel Uriz from the offensive line. And then the defensive standouts, Jordan Cooper and Davion Moses, named first team as well. Second team players included quarterback Trey Heddick and his number 1 target, Malik Ford. And then on the defensive side, Caleb Dwyer and Brooks Jansen, along with Terrence Sir, were named to the all-conference second team. The honorable mention list includes Tamarian Foster and Maddox Keeney, as well as defensive lineman / running back / jump throwing quarterback Casey Cawley. And then kicker Adrian Villanueva was an honorable mention for the Frontier Conference. And the All-Conference East Division team as released today by the conference office. So congratulations to those players. Congratulations to Coach Anderson and his squad on a great season. Coach A really enjoying all kinds of downtime because he's here and handling the job doing the PA for our games tonight. So, you can always take a break, Josh. You don't have to work constantly there. DSU women with a 53-26 lead. And we are just about ready to go here. Dakota State just got to keep the pressure on right now. That hasn't been a problem for a Coach Mo team so far in his 9-year tenure here at Dakota State. Keeping the pressure on has been something that this team excels at. As Providence has the basketball, we are underway. Start of the third quarter here. Providence works it into the post, trying to drive on Teal as Dial. Dial then kicks it into the corner. Pump fake and a drive by Ramirez. Shot short, might have been tipped away. Then a rebound inside by Dial. Her shot blocked from behind by Simmons. Rebounded by Teal. Tabor pushes it ahead. Finds Watkins. Watkins on the handoff to Wasman. Outside. Here's Dyer now on the drive. Dyer dribbles back out beyond the arc. Teal right back over to Dyer again around a screen. Back to Teal down low. Teal doesn't like the shot in the post. Flips it away to Wasman. Wasman with 5 to shoot. Picks up her dribble. Teal now thought about a step back 3. 2 seconds. It's going to be a runner from the free throw line. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Good defense that time by Providence. Shoot up the whole clock. Thurber got the rebound off the miss. Now she's got it between the circles. Trying to drive left hand. Poked away. And we're going to get a jump ball. No, Thurber rips it away. Gives it away to Ramirez now. Right side over to Dial. Attacking from the wing. Gets into the paint. And we got a loose ball foul on Wasman for Dakota State. Bria will pick up her first personal. And the first on the Trojans here in this third quarter. And they're going to say 2 shots. And Coach Mo, I think, as surprised as I am that they're giving Dial those shots. But that's one of the rule changes this year, kind of going to a little more what the NBA does. And if you're into your gather, they're going to give you that continuation, give you the shots. And that's what they say Dial was. So she hits the first. Free throw is up. Second one drops through good. And 2 points on the board here first in the second half for Dial and Providence. Teal now looking to drive. Teal backing her way in. Spins to the left hand. Puts it up off the window. And good. Just back down. Ainsley Thurber that time went to the left hand and scored. Trojans run into each other as they try to set up the press. Pass ahead, Cartwright. Cartwright almost lost it. Gets it back over to Dial now. Dial aggressive here in the second half. She goes hard off glass and scores. 2 more for Dial. Long pass ahead for Dyer now for DSU. She just barely corrals that Wasman pass. Wasman on the drive. Around a screen, brings it out to the wing. Hands it off to Dyer now. Caitlin doesn't have position. Backpedals, now crosses over. Spins her way to the left hand, and the shot blocked away by Rieger. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Dakota State. Boy, she gave her everything that time to Dyer, and Rieger stayed right with her. DSU inbounds, 12 to shoot. Here's Teal going at the basket. Fakes to the right, comes back to the left. Rejected by Thurber, and a rebound to Dial now for Providence. Good start to the second half here for the Argos. Dial dribbles it into the corner. Backs out beyond the arc, now picks it up. Goes to the block for Rieger. Guarded by Teal. Skips it into the corner for Ramirez. Left block Thurber now. They work it around the arc quickly. Dial steps into a right corner 3-ball. Got it. And a whistle. We got a foul. We're going to count the basket. Do we got a foul on top of that? What happened there? I believe yes. So the 3-point shot is good, and then there's a loose ball foul afterwards by Ainsley Thurber. And it'll be her 3rd personal foul. So Dakota State basketball, but a good run by Providence to start this second half. Dyer into the paint, passes out for Teal. Teal now attacks. Right hand stops, spins to the left, and scores. Teal slams on the break. Rieger flies by, and then we get a travel on the pressure. Dyer forces the turnover. as Ramirez traveled with it. Rieger checks out now, and Matty Riebel into the ball game for Providence. 7:15 to play here, third quarter. 57-33, Dakota State with the lead. Inbounds pass comes right corner for Teal. Hines into the ball game, grabs the ball. Now left side for Watkins around a Teal screen. Watkins goes back to Tabor beyond the arc. Thought about that three, drives instead right by Dial. Easy lay-in, it was wide open. Teal with another two. She's up to 15 now. 59-33, Trojans on top. Dial pass left side, Riebel. Riebel dribbling over to the right side. Beyond the arc, left side for Thurber now. Thurber waits for Ramirez on the handoff. Ramirez attacks and can't finish, but got fouled by Watkins. And two shots coming from the line here for Ileana Ramirez. Foul is the second on DSU here in the third quarter. Chappell coming in. Teal checks out for Dakota State. Two shots coming up from the line here for Ramirez with 6:39 to go in the third quarter. First free throw is good. And Providence has outscored the Trojans 8-6 here in this third. Second free throw up. That one off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound, though, run down by Ramirez. Ramirez runs to the baseline, reverse layup. No, left it short. Chappell with the rebound, and then it's poked away from behind, taken away by Thurber. Thurber goes right side for Riebel. Riebel out top of the key now for Fleming. Down to the block. Kick into the corner. It's Ramirez. Around a screen now, Fleming. Fleming pulls up for a left elbow three, no 2-point shot, I should say, and the rebound picked up by Watkins for Dakota State. Sierra on the move, passes into the corner. Dyer, open three ball, no good, too strong. Chappell secures the rebound. Dribbles her way out of the paint, passes it out for Hines. She'll catch and shoot for three and knock it down. Hines with the three, and Coach Moe wants a timeout. 5:57 to go here in the third quarter. 62-34. Trojans with the lead, and a timeout taken by DSU. We'll pause as well. We're back in 1 minute on Jammin' Country 103.
For flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Whether you're cheering for the Trojans or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling, our equipment designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields makes caring for your home field easier. Lake County International in Madison, your Case IH dealer, can show you how their equipment makes this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers at Lake County International in Madison.
5:57 to go here, third quarter. 62-34. DSU with the lead following the timeout. A ball knocked out of bounds by Caitlin Dyer. And it will stay here with Providence. DSU picked up the intensity a little bit in the last couple of possessions. After a good start to the third quarter by the Argos. Mostly led by the player with the ball right now. Ramirez been breaking down that defense. Passes left side, Cartwright. Cartwright around a screen. Flips it into the high post for Thurber. Thurber looking to battle away on Chappell and puts it in with the left hand off glass. 62-36 Trojans. Watkins sees a double team. Feeds it off for Chappell. Chappell wants to drive. We're going to get a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul. Backpedaling that time was Thurber. She picks up the foul. It'll be her fourth personal. And she will check out here as Root replaces her now. Diamond Root, the 5'9" redshirt freshman. Second team foul, by the way, on Providence here with about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Chappell top of the key. Hands it away for Karstensen. Attacks, pauses, lets the defender fly by, scores it off the window with the right hand. And then the inbounds pass stolen away by Wasman. Wasman tried to bounce pass it to Watkins, but it was kicked out of bounds. Trojans will keep it, though, off the steal by Bria Wasman. Inbounds will come from Karstensen. Lobs it out high, nearly taken away. Hines has it, though. Hines over to Watkins. Hands up to Chapel. For Wasman now. Wasman into the paint, just rifles her way right around. Ramirez puts it off the window, and give her one more. A three-point opportunity for Bria Wasman. And before the free throw, we are going to get our media timeout. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. Another timeout on the floor. DSU up by 30, and we're back in 30 seconds on Jammin' Country.
Big picture.
To retire at 55.
To fund their future.
To land a job with the 401k.
To keep on rocking.
If it's in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you achieve it with personalized financial planning and trusted advice.
To leave a legacy.
To relax.
Find out how First Bank and Trust makes planning for your future easier at bankeasy.com.
Welcome back to the Dakota State University Fieldhouse. It's Trojan basketball, a Friday night doubleheader brought to you in part by Cundred Williams Insurance, Persona Triangle, Heartland Energy, the Dairy Queen in Madison, Farmers Ag Center, First Premier Bank, the Floral Shop, A&B Pest Control, and Automedics Car Care in Madison. DSU with a 30-point lead here midway through the third quarter. Caitlin Dyer will try to complete a three-point play the old-fashioned way from the line. The free throw is on its way and good. Dyer now in double figures. She's got 10. And that was a Wasman, pardon me. Kept saying Dyer there. My apologies. Wasman with the three-point play. And it's 67-36. DSU. Full court pressure, but again, Providence has handled it really well. They get to the baseline for Root, but didn't like it. Diamond kicks it out. Step back three ball for a rival, no good. Rebounded by Wasman here for Dakota State. Bria on the crossover, leaves it off left side. Simmons ball blocked out of bounds by Rieger. Stays here with the Trojans. They'll inbound on the baseline with 4:37 to play in the third. Inbounds comes to Chapel, goes underneath for Simmons, but she couldn't hit. Bodies hit the deck. Providence comes away with the basketball. Fleming up the court, left side, three is good. Fleming with the triple. Long pass ahead, it's Hines. Hines over to Watkins. Oh, Watkins sees her opening, attacks left hand, puts it up, gets the bucket to drop, and the foul. And a three-point opportunity for Sierra Watkins. Foul's going to be the fourth foul on Providence. It's number 3 on McKenna Rieger. And Watkins now from the line. Free throw is up, and no good. Missed everything on that. And Watkins, 2 hands in her face right there as she recovers from that miss, but had done well right before that. Teal back into the game now for Dakota State. 4:18 to play here in the third quarter. 30-point lead still for Dakota State. Pass ahead for Root. Root attacks baseline, wants to drive around Teal and traveled. I think she wanted to put that shot up initially, and Teal was there for a potential block. Root couldn't stop her momentum before she threw the ball. And a turnover on Providence. So here comes Wasman now for Dakota State. Around a Teal screen to the right side. Back to Teal beyond the arc. Pump fakes in a 3. Gets her opening. Drives inside. Tough angle. Scores it with the body on her hip. 2 more for Tabor Teal. Up to 17 now as DSU. Full court pressure on the inbounds pass. Ribel will bring it up. Ribel driving baseline. Lost a handle momentarily. Got it back. And now they'll reset the offense. Here's Root beyond the arc. Pump fakes. Now takes the high arcing 3. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound. Dyer runs it down. Throws it ahead now. DSU has numbers. It's a brief 4-on-3. Wasman attacks. Kicks it outside. Now right side for Dyer. Dyer to the free throw line, took a bump, hands it away to Wasman. She'll attack with the right hand. Throws it into the corner. Dyer goes right down to the post for Teal. Teal outside, good pass again to the corner. Dyer passes on a three. Passes out of it to Wasman. Wasman with 8 to shoot. In the corner, she launches and hits the side of the backboard. Had a little more time to set her feet there. I don't think she realized how much time was on that shot clock yet. Bounce pass through the paint, tipped away by Dakota State. It was Gunderson. They got a hand in it, picked up by Teal. Back to Gunderson it goes. Into the corner for Dyer. Dyer around a hard Gunderson screen, finds Teal. Teal backs her way into the paint. Wants to go to the left hand. Left it short. Got her own board. Puts it up and in. 2 more for Dyer as she pounds her chest after that one. And a timeout on the floor with 2:38 to go. Here in the third quarter, Tabor Teal is up to 19 tonight. 73-39. Dakota State University way out in front here late in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll pause for another 30-second break on KJAM.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1798 and kick pests off your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Back to Trojan basketball here. Jammin' Country 103 online as well, watching our video stream. Good to have you along with us tonight with 2:30 to go third quarter. Trojans up big, 73-39, and they nearly force a turnover on the inbounds, but the ball is picked up by Mokafisi. Gets the ball down low, drives on Chapel, puts it up off the back iron, no good. Rebound is loose on the floor. Tie up, we're going to have a jump ball. It'll go to Dakota State. Dakota State well on their way to their 5th win of the season. 2:17 remaining here in the third quarter. They're up 73-39. Madeline Hansen into the ball game. Gives it away Gunderson now. Gunderson drives, puts up the shot, no good as Treemstra into the ball game and commits the foul. And that's going to be 2 shots now from the line for Brooke Gunderson, the senior from Buffalo, Minnesota. Chance for her first points tonight. Free throw is up and good. Dyer, Gunderson, Hansen on the court here along with Simmons and Chapel for DSU, but not for long as Ryan Berry now checks into the ball game as well here for the Trojans. So everybody up off the bench here for Dakota State with 2:05 to play in this third quarter, and then a loose ball foul as DSU is trying to turn them over. Brooke Gunderson commits the foul, and that'll be her first personal and the team's third here in this third quarter. Which has 2 minutes to play. Ramirez with the basketball here for Providence. Goes high post for Mokafisi. Outside, here's Cartwright. Around a screen. Into the hands of Teamstra. Left side for Dial. Dial gets into the paint and contact and a foul. And Brooke Dial will head back to the free throw line. Shoot 2 more here as Chapel picked up the foul. Her first. And 4th on the Trojans here, minute 45 to go in this third quarter. First free throw up and good. First home conference games of the season. First ever home Frontier Conference games for Dakota State. Second free throw rims out, no. Long rebound is loose. And we're going to have a tie up on the floor. It'll stay here as Gunderson went to the deck along with Mokafisi. And the dual possession stays here with the Argos. Inbounds into the corner. Mokafisi out for Dial now off the wing. Dial crosses over, drives inside, puts a wild shot up off the back of the Backboard there, no good. And the rebound picked up by the Trojans. Bump as Gunderson comes into the front court, leaves it off for Chapel. Now on the drive, Hansen. Hansen, nothing there. Kicks it outside for a Dyer three. Shot no good. Oh, body's hitting the deck, and we're going to get a loose ball foul. And a foul of the Trojans is going to walk us down to the other side. And this should be 2 shots for Cartwright, as that is the 5th foul on Dakota State, 2nd on Gunderson. And Cameron Cartwright will go to the line and shoot 2 here, trying to cut into this 75-40 Dakota State University lead here in the 3rd quarter. DSU men's game to follow. First free throw is up and back of the iron, no good. One more for Cartwright here. Free throw is up. That one no good. And less than 50% shooting from the line as a team here for Providence tonight. Pass ahead for Dakota State. Ball into the hands of Barry. Barry goes inside. This is Gunderson from the right block. And Brooks scores for her 2nd bucket of the ball game. She's got 4. As the ball then nearly turned over. Pass outside for Dial. She'll dial up a 3. 77-43. Hansen across the timeline. Hansen attacks into the paint. Spins once, twice. Now looks to pass out into the hands of Dyer. Now down low for Barry. Barry looking for some help. Angelina Chapel comes out, takes it. Now back into the corner. Barry on the attack. Barry fouled. Continuation. No, they'll say 2 shots for the freshman, Ryan Barry, from Pierce, South Dakota. And she'll get a chance for her first points today. Barry, first free throw up and good. 31 seconds to go here, 3rd quarter. Dakota State now leading 78-43. 2nd free throw for the freshman, short off the front of the iron. And rebounded by Cartwright for the Argos. About a half-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Dial doesn't care about that. Jumps into a right elbow 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Mokafisi. Battling her way in, and she walked with it. Yep. Chapel just pulled the chair right out from underneath her that time. And the turnover comes with 15 seconds. Gives DSU a chance to tack on a couple more here before we go to the 4th quarter. As Barry brings it up, dribbling away the clock now with 9 seconds. Crosses over, has a screen, goes around it to the right side, steps to the elbow. Oh, double team comes, she kicks it away. Ball's free, picked up by Dial. She'll launch from half court at the buzzer, no good. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end, but it's all Dakota State here at the Fieldhouse in Madison. The Trojans lead at 78-43 as we head to the 4th quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Jammin' Country 103.
Is changing. Your vehicle needs a change too. At Automedics Car Care in Madison, they'll get you prepared for the season ahead. From oil changes to battery checks, brakes, tires, and heating systems, the certified technicians will make sure your vehicle is at its best when the temps start to drop. Trust Automedics Car Care in Madison for hometown service you can count on all year long. Call or stop by today. Automedics Car Care in Madison.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
(78-43) Dakota State University on top here. We're just about ready to start the 4th quarter. DSU has led the entire way in this one. And even after a bit of a slow start in that 3rd quarter, they still expanded their lead. Outscored Providence 25-17 in that 3rd quarter. DSU has put up 25 or more in all 3 quarters so far. They're shooting 52% from the field, 57% from 3, and they've got the basketball as we get back underway. Start of the 4th here. Ball into the hands of Hansen for DSU. Now to Tabor Teal, check back in. 19 points as she backs her way in. Goes with the left hand, can't get the roll, but she got her own rebound. And then we're going to get a jump ball. And it'll go the other way. Tabor fighting for the rebound. Just couldn't pull it in securely. And substitution here for Dakota State as Ella Karstensen comes into the ball game. 20 seconds into the 4th quarter. Coach Mo subs at any time. Doesn't matter if we just took a quarter break. I want to get a sub in. Providence beats the press, brings it up left side. Ramirez with the handle. Drives baseline. She had a great start to that 3rd quarter. Got this offense moving a little bit. Outside, here's Root. Now pass over to Ramirez. Ramirez under the basket. Spins, goes back to the reverse and scores. Got Teal in the air that time. Spun away and got the reverse lay-in. Pass ahead, tipped out of bounds by Dial. Stays with Dakota State. Trojans bring Watkins and Wasman back into the ball game here. Wasman hands it away to Tabor Teal now. Point away from a 20-piece. 3-point shot from the left side. No good by Karstensen. Missed that one out of bounds. And back to the Argos here. 1 minute gone by in the 4th quarter here from the Fieldhouse. Half-court trap coming, and they've got Ramirez hung up. Loose ball, going to be a tie-up. It's going the other way. First time they've really forced a turnover on that trap. They got Ramirez caught right up against the half-court line as soon as she came across. And turnover gives it back here to the Trojans, looking for their first points of the 4th quarter. Wasman directs traffic, gives it to Watkins around a screen from Teal. Back to Teal beyond the arc. Teal then pump fakes in the 3, drives, can't finish with the right hand as it falls off the right side. Thurber secures the rebound away to Ramirez. Guarded by Dyer as she comes into the front court. Ramirez drives to the block, kicks it outside. Thurber wants a 3-ball, missed it out of bounds. And back to the Trojans here. Dyer, Wasman, Teal, Karstensen, and Watkins on the floor here for Dakota State. Here's Dyer launching a 3 from the right wing, and it's good. 8 points in the ball game now for the redshirt junior, Caitlin Dyer. As Dial now takes the inbound, drives right around everybody, goes to the rack, lays it up, too strong, might have been tipped away by Teal, and then no call for a loose ball foul. Wasman hit the deck. 3-ball comes in after the loose ball by Cartwright, and Wasman is down. She hit the deck, got tangled up with Dial, trying to track down the rebound, and she is slow to get up, still on her knees here. As now helped to one knee and back up onto her feet. And as the trainers come out, she will check out here. She got up. The way she walks out, almost wonder if she got the wind knocked out of her that time. The way she just kind of slowly got up and now is walking a little bit better here. Doesn't really have a limp or anything. It might have just took a shot that time to the gut. 81-48, Trojans have the basketball and the lead. Teal, great crossover, drives left side. Can't get the roll at the rim, though. She's left some bunnies out here in the 4th quarter. Granted, they're well contested. Ramirez steps back, fires outside. Here's Cartwright, wants a triple. No good. Great box out by Watkins. Secures the rebound for Dakota State. Passes ahead. Caitlin Dyer hit the 3 moments ago. Dyer gets to the paint, picks it back to Watkins. Watkins got hammered, no whistle. And ball taken away by Dial. Dial, right side, over to Cartwright. Fakes, steps to her left, fires a 3. Can't get the ball to roll. Ramirez has the rebound, though, on the offensive side. Back over to Cartwright, now to Dial. Dial down low, finds a cutting Root, and she gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up from the line here for Diamond Root. Karstensen will pick up her 3rd foul as Kenzie Simmons checks into the ball game. Simmons with 16 points. She got hot offensively in that 1st quarter. Hasn't done much here in the second half as the first free throw is good. Granted, they haven't needed her to. And went pretty deep into the bench late in that third quarter. Couple of free throws, good by Root. And the lead is 31 here for the Trojans, 81-50. We've got 7 minutes to go in the game's fourth quarter. Tabor Teal with the basketball, still sitting on those 19 points. Great pass to Dyer, and Dyer finishes through traffic. Dyer with a great finish, and then she forces the turnover, bounces it off the leg of Ramirez, who says, no, that was off the hands of Dyer, but the official says Dyer knocked it off of her ankle. So she gets the bucket off a great bounce pass. No look from Tabor Teal. Dyer into double figures now with 10. One of 4 Dakota State players in double figures. Hand off to the cutting Karstensen. Karstensen can't hit. Teal got the rebound. Teal put back, no, but a whistle. And Tabor will head to the free throw line. She'll try to get to 20 points here with a couple of free throw attempts. With 6:39 to go, and that was the 5th foul on Ainsley Thurber. So she fouls out, 9 points in the ball game with 6:39 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Teal at the line. First free throw on its way. Back of the iron, no good. Teal, come on now. You got to get to the 20 shot here. Free throw up. There it is. 20-point ball game, Tabor Teal. She'll stay in for the moment as the Trojans check in Barry and Madeline Hansen. And with 6:39 to go here, still full court pressure by the Trojans. I don't think they know any other way to do it. Landry Simon checks in for Providence. Pass ahead for Root. Root backs it out. 3-point shot. Fleming straight away, in and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Teal here for Dakota State. Teal's running a 1-on-5, so she goes, you know what, I'll slow it down. Finds Karstensen on the attack, goes to the baseline, and she travels. Thought she had a bump that time from a Rieger, but it's going to be a turnover on Ella Karstensen. And ball back to the Argos here with 6:17 to go in our ball game. DSU up 84-50. Into the front court, Ramirez. Double team comes. Ramirez passes out of it for Rieger. Rieger waits, sees an opening, comes to the free throw line, kicks Ramirez left corner 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Dakota State. Karstensen has it. She'll bring it up herself. Karstensen sees the lane, goes all the way, coast to coast, left hand finish is good for Ella Karstensen. She's got 7 now, and it's 86-50. Ramirez, crossover, comes inside, got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. She got a quick first step. Does Ramirez. Teal picks up the foul, and now coming in for Dakota State is going to be Lily Ross, the 5'9" sophomore from Hill City, South Dakota, into the game. Free throw by Ramirez is up and good. 6 points, 4 boards, and an assist today for Ramirez. Second free throw up, and that one drops through as well. Makes it 86-52 now. Hansen into the front court. Freshman guard from Renner, South Dakota. Teal tried to bounce pass to Karstensen, but he got kicked in traffic. Trojans will maintain the possession here. Teal checks out as Angelina Chappell into the ball game, and so Teal's night, I would guess, is probably done with 5.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass knocked away by McKenna Rieger. Trojans will inbound again here. The shot clock reset. I wonder if they're looking at that. Yep, they're going to put 20. It had been to 30. Now they'll set it to 20 here. So Karstensen will trigger the inbound. Throws to Chappell. Chappell let everybody fly by. Gets to the block. Puts it up off glass. Can't get the roll, though. The ball then out of bounds. Last touched by Chappell. Did a great job. Took that inbounds. Faked a pass into the corner. The help defense flew away from her. Then she just backed her defender down. Just couldn't score it from point blank. Trojans come with a half-court trap. Got there a step late, though, did Barry. And she will pick up the foul. Oh, pardon me, that's on Ross. My apologies. First on Ross, third on the Trojans here in this fourth quarter. As Dial will inbound it for Providence. Ramirez with the basketball, looking to drive on Ross, stays in front of her here. Around a screen, Ross underneath it. Pick and roll to Root. Root in traffic, shot blocked by Chappell, I believe. Rebound comes free to Simon. Simon turns it up on a wild shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Who touched it last? DSU did. And we've got our media timeout. 4:58 to go. Here in this fourth quarter, it is all DSU. It's 86-52 Trojans. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as well. Back in a minute on Jammin' Country 103.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent?
Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who?
Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Halfway through our fourth and final quarter, it is Providence basketball out of the timeout. Shot inside by Dial, no good, and rebounded by Dakota State. And Gunderson pushes it ahead into the hands of Hansen now. Manila Hansen off the handoff to Barry. Barry drives inside. Barry stops and then tries to kick it out. Ball tipped, but comes into the hands of Hansen eventually. 15 to shoot. On the handoff, here's a drive by Barry again. Outside Hansen. She'll launch for the three right corner and connect. Manila Hansen with the three. First points of the night for the freshman off the bench. 89-52 Dakota State. 4:20 to play here, fourth quarter, in a game the Trojans have led from start to finish. On the cut, Dial kicks outside. Root wants to come through the paint. Finds Ramirez now. Steps into a left elbow jump shot and connects. Again, Ramirez has played well, especially in this second half. 9 points overall, second leading scorer for the Argos behind the 13 from Dial. Here's Lily Ross now, gets to the left block, kicks outside for Angelina Chappell. Into the hands of Hansen. Hansen, top of the key on the crossover, drives inside, runs into a double team, ball comes free and is picked up by the Argos. Long pass ahead, left side, Fleming. She goes in for Dial. Dial cut through the paint, could not hit from a wide open left-handed layup. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. Stays here with Providence. Inbound into the corner for Fleming. Fleming gave it up, got it right back. Gives to Ramirez. Now it's Root. Root for Dial. Dial, jump shot. 10 feet out, no good. Altered by Chappell that time. Then Chappell lost the rebound to Dial, and Dial is fouled on the floor before she could put a shot attempt up. So it'll be the fourth foul on Dakota State. Second on Chappell. As the Argos bring Cameron Cartwright back into the ball game here. 3:21 remaining. Men's game to follow here on a doubleheader Friday night. Inbounds Dial, just inside the free throw line. A quick jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Hansen for Dakota State. She'll dribble away from traffic herself and up the court. Flips it into the corner. 3-point shot from Barry. Left corner is good. Barry buries it. She's got 4. 92-54. 8 away from another 100-piece here for Dakota State. They've got 3 minutes to go here. Does the bench to get those final 8 points. Here's Dial on the attack inside. Rejected out of bounds by Chappell. Ramirez will trigger the inbound here from the baseline. Looking to lob it right into Dial and does, and the ball stripped from behind by Hansen, but then picked back up by Dial, blocked again by Chappell. Gets it away to Gunderson. Gunderson with tempo into the front court from the right elbow. Passes behind to Chappell. Whistle. And we get a foul there? Okay. Not really sure what happened. Inadvertent whistle, perhaps. Providence DSU men coming up. Providence goes with the kind of neon green in the men's jerseys. If you're going to be watching the YouTube stream, put your shades on for the next game. Drive by Hansen, throws it up off the window, shot no good. Dial fights for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chappell and Dakota State with 2:34 to play here in the fourth quarter. Well, we'll take a break after this one is done. Come back, give you the finals of the women's game, and get you set for the men's contest. Triemsma, oh, nobody on her. She'll just step into a wide open triple and knock it down. Defense got lost that time, left her wide open. Speaking of wide open, into the corner. Here's Barry, pump fakes and a three, attacks with the right hand. Cannot finish, got her own rebound though. Putback is up, there's a whistle. And two shots coming up from the free throw line for Barry here with 2:10 remaining in the fourth. Ryan Barry tonight, 4 points. Chance for two more here from the free throw line. Trojans haven't shot it particularly well from the line as they missed the front end there. DSU as a team now 16 to 25 from the free throw line. Second Barry one drops through. She's got 5, 93 to 57. Trojans on top. Triemstra with the basketball. Right side for Dial. Got a team high 13, and a little hand check foul is going to be called on Lily Ross, and that is going to send Brooke Dial to the free throw line. She'll get 2 here with just under 2 to play in the ball game. Yeah, the little lime green that Providence women jerseys have for their numbers and that Providence across the front, that is the main color for the men's jerseys. One more free throw out of the way here for Dial. This one is up and good. 14 in the game. She's got to the line now. 6 of 8 from the line is Dial tonight. Ball into the hands of Gunderson. Gunderson back outside to Ross, top of the key. Ross gets to the block, nothing there. Skip pass into the corner, finds Gunderson, steps to her left, lobs it in for Chappell. Chappell, a pump fake, gets to her right side, the ball knocked away. Then an offensive rebound, though, by Barry. Barry kicks it outside for Hansen. 5 to shoot, top of the key. Fake by Barry. Barry tried to pass, and it's broken up. Taken away by Dial. Dial looking to go coast to coast. Stops, pops, right hand finish. 93 to 60. So the Trojans just playing out now the final minute 15 here. Hansen with the basketball. Round a double drag screen to the right side. Crosses over with her left hand. Feeds it for Barry. 5 off the bench now as she hands to Lily Ross. Pump fakes. Tried to drive. Pushed from behind by Isabella Triemstra. And that will be the third foul as a team for Providence here in the fourth quarter. And so DSU will get 20 seconds on the shot clock and inbound on the baseline. Kick it outside for Ross. Ross from the free throw line, extended left side, finds Chappell now. Chappell looking to drive through the free throw. Kicks it outside. Here's Hansen. Quick fire. 3 is good. Madeline Hansen, the freshman, a very quick trigger. She knocks down her second triple. 96 to 60. Pass towards the corner, finds Triemstra on the drive. Goes down low, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Trojans here. Root just falling down that time. Got a little bit of a bailout. And it will be 2 shots now for Diamond Root, with 39 seconds to go here in the women's contest that has been all DSU. Thought this one I mean, you never know. These teams have never played each other. Providence did come in, though, as receiving votes on the season. Second free throw is up and good. Came in with a 3-1 record. But DSU wasted little time putting them away here tonight. Number 5 ranked team in the country going to pick up their 5th win. Right-handed jump hook is up and good. Bria Wasman. Or Brooke Gunderson, pardon me. That was great power shot inside. Stepped through on the left-hand shot by Fleming. No good. Rebounded by Dakota State. 15 seconds to go. They're 2 points away from 100. And they're looking to move. Ball into the corner. I don't know they're going to take that shot. Nah, they're going to settle down. Crowd doesn't like it. They're going to be stuck at 98 today, but Coach Mo says, you know what, that's enough. Let's take our win, and a big win it is. 98-61. Dakota State women improved to 5-1 on the season, and the Trojans are 2-0 in the Frontier Conference after this 98-61 home win, the first ever home win in the Frontier. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We will come back and wrap this one up and then get you ready for the men's game. That is coming up after this 2-minute break here on FM 103.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1798 and kick pests off your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
The season is changing. Your vehicle needs a change too. At Automedics Car Care in Madison, they'll get you prepared for the season ahead. From oil changes to battery checks, brakes, tires, and heating systems, the certified technicians will make sure your vehicle is at its best when the temps start to drop. Trust Automedics Car Care in Madison for hometown service you can count on all year long. Call or stop by today. Automedics Car Care in Madison.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to the Dakota State University Fieldhouse, where the DSU women have just picked up a conference victory by the final of 98-61 in the first game of this doubleheader here tonight. DSU jumped out to the lead in the opening quarter, 27-16. And then at one point in the second quarter, they had outscored Providence 21-3. They took a halftime lead at 55-26, and they win it tonight by the final score of 98-61. An offensive explosion early from Mackenzie Simmons. She finishes with 16 points, second leading scorer in the ball game, and Tabor Teal leads the way. She goes for 20 tonight. Teal 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Simmons finishes 5 of 11, but boy, from downtown she was perfect. 4 of 4 from 3, and all of that came in the first half for Mackenzie Simmons tonight for her 16 points and 5 boards. Bria Wasman had 10. Caitlin Dyer had 10 for Dakota State's 4 players in double figures. Sierra Watkins just missed out on that. She finished with 8 points, 5 boards, and 4 assists. That was a game high. Hampton Hines with 7 points today. Also, Ella Karstensen had 7. Brooke Gunderson and Madeline Hansen each with 6. Ryan Berry had 5, and Angelina Chappell with 3 for Dakota State. Chappell had 7 rebounds to go along with those 3 points off the bench. Also a pair of assists for the backup center. Brooklyn Dial led the way for Providence, 16 points, 4 boards tonight. Eliana Ramirez with 9 points. Those two combined to score 9 points from the free throw line, as well as neither team really shot it particularly well from the free throw line tonight, but the Trojans at least got a volume out of it. 17 of 26, 65% shooting. The Providence Argos were 12 of 21, 57% from the line. DSU finishes a blistering 15 of 24 from three-point range tonight. Providence was 9 of 20 from downtown. That's respectable. I mean, it's better than respectable. That's good. That's 45%. But they were just 20 of 63 overall. It's 31% shooting. Couldn't get it done inside, where DSU had 6 blocks. Trojans forced 12 turnovers in this one. They actually committed 14 of their own, but Providence scored just 2 points off those 14 DSU turnovers. Trojans scored 14 off 12 takeaways. 49-36, the rebounding advantage for Dakota State. They assisted on 19 of 33 made baskets. And the bench scoring as well, as you would expect from DSU, pretty great again tonight. They go so deep and so many great scores off the bench. 34 points. Their bench outscored Providence 34-17 in this ball game, as Dakota State improves to 5-1 on the season. They are 2-0 in conference play. DSU will be back on this very floor tomorrow night. They take on the MSU Northern Skylights. 3-1 on the season. 1-0 in the Frontier Conference is MSU Northern. They're in Bellevue tonight, and that's where the Argos will head to tomorrow. So Dakota State women 5-1 now for the number 5 ranked team, 2-0 in the Frontier, and we'll try to make it 3-0 after they play tomorrow in a game that starts tomorrow night at 5 o'clock right here at the DSU Fieldhouse. And we'll have it for you on Jam & Country FM 103. You can also listen to or watch that one live if you're watching us right now on the Trojan YouTube page. That's where you can check out that game tomorrow as well, 5 o'clock for DSU and the Northern Skylights, who just checking in quickly here and see if we can find, again, they're at Bellevue tonight, and Northern picks up the victory. So they're coming in off a 75-63 win over the Bruins tonight. So that improves MSU Northern to 3-1 or 4-1 rather, and 2-0 in the Frontier. DSU also 4-1 and 2-0 in the Frontier when those two women's programs meet up here tomorrow. Now it's the men's turn. Dakota State University 4-1, but they are coming off their first loss of the season last Saturday on the road at Bellevue. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back here to the Fieldhouse and preview this men's contest in 3 minutes on Jam & Country 103.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cunard Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Hey Trojans fans, just like our athletes, Persona Triangle knows what it takes to be part of a winning team. We're proud to support Trojan sports, and we'd like you to join our team. We're hiring for production positions right here in Madison with flexible schedules, competitive pay, and a company that values its people. If you're ready to build your future with us, apply today at personatriangle.com/careers. Because just like the Trojans at Persona Triangle, tradition and teamwork lead to excellence.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature stack burgers, chicken strips, $7 meal deal, or grab your favorite blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you're missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck, Trojans.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Back here at the DSU Fieldhouse in the MDL broadcast booth, I'm Matt Gross. Second game of our doubleheader tonight as Dakota State University men welcome the Providence Argonauts in a Frontier Conference matchup. Dakota State 4-1 overall. They are 0-1 in the Frontier. Back at home, starting a season-high 5-game homestand. Starting with these pair of conference games, DSU will be back in action again tomorrow night, and then they get the Thanksgiving week off, and then December the 2nd, DSU men and women are back here in Madison. The Battle of the Blues against Dakota Wesleyan. Dakota State started their season by going 4-0, the first time since back in the 2013 and 14 season that DSU opened even with 3 straight wins. They beat Mount Marty, Northwestern, and Benedictine. Started that season with a 109-53 win over Oak Hills. Trojans then got the road win back on November the 1st when they beat NCAA Division III Wisconsin River Falls. Then won here at home against Trinity Bible 72-62. Stayed undefeated when they went to the Sanford Sports Complex at the Pentagon last week and beat Dort 80-68. Trojans ended a 12-game losing streak against the Defenders. They hadn't beaten them since they topped them in 2013 here at the Fieldhouse. That 2013 team was a very good one as well. So you might see a few records fall this year where they say it's the first time DSU's done that since 2013. And that's certainly the hope for first-year head coach Kevin Williamson in this squad. It was the first time since, this goes back a little further, 66-67 that DSU started the year 4-0. That team started 5-0. DSU couldn't do that, though, when they lost to Bellevue on Saturday for their first loss of the season. Of course, DSU also had that non-conference matchup in there, that exhibition matchup in there with South Dakota State University. Back in early November, DSU battled the Jackrabbits the entire way. Jacks were up by 2 points with less than a minute left. They end up winning it 68-62. And DSU really didn't even shoot that well, but the defense for Dakota State was on display. And that was something, go back to last spring, I suppose it was, when Coach Williamson's hiring was announced, and we had a chance to interview him. I did in an interview that we had right here on Jam and Country 103 back then, and I asked him, so what are you going to hang your hat on? What do you expect your programs to be without, having seen the players or anything like that? And he said, well, number one thing is regardless of who we have, we are going to play defense. We are going to be an aggressive and hardworking defensive team, and they have done that so far this season. Dakota State will try to use that defense and push themselves to a 5-1 record and get their first win ever in the Frontier Conference here tonight. Of course, their first opportunity was that game at Bellevue on Saturday, 78-72 loss to open up the Frontier Conference schedule. 22 games will be played in the Frontier for DSU. But that